Dustin?
Everyone loves a sleeper.
It's that
/
stupid hand thing.
Undervalued.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're talking about is sleepers. These are guys, they're not really sleepers. Our deep sleepers are the ones you put in your queue for late. These are guys that are really based on their ADP. We think they can provide a value. But first,
don't forget about our cheat sheet. Get onto our website. It is free. Breaks down all the positions for you. We'll be updating it throughout the preseason. Also, our rankings, we're updating those as well. They're all on there. Check it out. Subscribe, like, comment, notifications, share.
All right.
All the things. All the things. Go ahead, Brent.
Thanks, boss.
Who you got?
Well, I wanted to do like a teaser and say their stats, but you'll be a jerk and just put up the face. So I got Leonard Fournette. And here's the thing. He's going pick 35 right now, but take away the name. He had 1,100 yards rushing, 3 rushing touchdowns, 100 targets, and he caught 76 balls for 552 yards and 2 touchdowns. As long as he falls in the end zone a little bit more, this guy's like, that was a pretty dang good fantasy year. The fact he's going to 35, I understand it feels like he hates the Jags. Jags hate him. He's putting $100 on his back and he's saying, I'm going to rush for 100 yards or something. Whatever. Great. You're motivated. But I still like him. I like him at 35. I think it's a value. In a where you need running backs, this is a guy that nobody touches for any reason. I will gladly gobble him up as he slips.
Even if he gets traded, he's going to go to a team where they're going to use him.
Traded, though. I think they're just going to run him into the ground.
It's going to take the perfect situation for him to leave. So I like it too. Woo! Woo!
We're leaving it in.
Ryan Tannehill.
Oh, makes me sick. It's garbage.
I've been looking forward all day to just being able to talk about Ryan Tannehill in this video. ADP at 127 as the 18th quarterback. No respect. No respect for... That's gross.
I mean, I don't know where else to put it, Dustin.
He was a top 3 quarterback based on his averages in the 10 games he started. That offense is extremely efficient. It's extremely balanced. I know in the playoffs they ran the ball a ton. That was the playoffs. That's not the regular season. I think his weapons are good enough. That offense in general is good enough. And we will talk about it in our bold prediction show coming up soon. But I still think, yes, you probably want to pair Ryan Tannehill with another quarterback that you get later, but he is the perfect 1A to grab if you wait on quarterbacks and just grab one more just to be safe, but you probably won't need him.
You know who's a quarterback you can wait on? His name's Aaron Rodgers.
That's weird.
He's quarterback like 10 right now.
It's weird.
He's going pick 78. His name's Aaron Rodgers. He's like the 10th quarterback off the board. That is literally insane. I love the fact you can wait and grab him. Don't you think he's a little annoyed that they drafted a quarterback? Yes, 100%. He still has Devontae Adams, who is a monster. I don't even care who's on the other side. Aaron Rodgers is still solid, so the fact that you can get him as the 10th quarterback is absolutely absurd. I'm actually even okay if there's a quarterback run that you grab him just to make sure you get him. Normally I say just wait and be the last one to take one potentially, or take my boy Lamar, because I was so right checking out bold predictions of last year. Thanks, Dustin, by the way, little preview. But Rodgers is going to be just fine again this year.
Devin Singletary is next, and he's on your sleeper show. I've been watching shows all preseason. He's on everyone's bus show.
When they zig, we zag.
We think the hate's gone too far. He's almost going as about the 60th pick. He had almost 1,000 total yards last year and 180 touches, and he had 4 touchdowns. Like, you don't think he's going to get at least 180 touches this year? Like, I think he'll easily do that. And I think he could easily have over 1,000 total yards. I mean, but yes, the touchdowns aren't going to be there. Allen's going to rush it in. Moss is going to be a factor. I think Moss is a legit running back. He's going to get his touches. It is going to be a timeshare. But you don't have to have a running back that gets 80% of the team's touches to have a solid fantasy running back. We like Devin Singletary about a full round earlier than that. We're not saying he should go in the 3rd round. But we just think the hate's gone just a little bit too far. We still don't hate his situation as much as other people do. I like his chances for over 1,000 total yards.
And I meant to say at the beginning, This is really a list, my list at least, I'm going to sneeze again, of the hate has gone too far players. So, next guy the hate has gone too far. Now it feels like I'm stealing it from Dustin, so I'm not going to say it anymore. So
You can steal it.
Whatever.
You can steal it from me. It's
whatever.
fine.
No, it was written there, but I don't even
He's
care.
really grumpy today.
I'm not in a good mood.
We'll get through this one.
Jarvis Landry. He told me that off camera too. Jarvis Landry is the next guy, pick number 70 for the Browns. Here's the deal with Mr. Landry. 87 catches last year. Pretty good. He had his most yards he's ever had in his career at 1,174 and his second most touchdowns at 6. Why is he going to pick 70? Again, know your settings, but even in a non-PPR league, he's still looking pretty good. I actually think the Browns I hated the Browns last year. I went to Vegas. They had a win total of 9.5. I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. So, of course, but now it's the other way. Hate's gone too far. They're going to have an easier schedule. Landry's going to do just fine. He will be on all of my teams in PPR, as always. That's my dog.
I love this year's rookie running back class. Big fan. There's going to be 4 or 5 rookie running backs from this class that have fantasy value for many years to come. And DeAndre Swift is one of the guys I really like. I don't think he's the most talented out of this class, but I think he, other than Edwards-Helaire, lands in one of the better situations. Kerryon Johnson if he's not hurt, he's getting 3.6 yards per carry.
Same.
So, what?
He's trash.
Yeah, I don't like him. And he'll still...
See? It's okay. He's so scared of the football players coming up to us when I say something after. He's like, Brandon, you scared my Max going to see you? I'm like, no.
He's still going to be there. But Swift, I think, will be getting the lion's share. And he's going right around pick 60 as well. I think that's a steal. If you get a tight end early or take one of the early quarterbacks and you want to wait a little bit on running back, I love him at 60. I think that is absolutely steal.
Another running back going at pick 52, so this is close to 60, and that's Le'Veon Bell.
It's crazy.
Talk about hate's gone too far. Last year, first rounder you said, my friend?
Yeah, he was late first,
early second. I mean, he didn't do great, right? Under 800 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns, but the Jets looked all kind of weird last year. He had 106 targets, 66 catches, so again, PPR, 52 is insane for Le'Veon Bell, especially with running backs going off the board so early. I don't suggest it, but if you go receiver early and you're doing 0 running back, Fournette, Bell, those are your top 2, I'm okay with that.
It's not terrible.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm not going to personally do it, but I like both of them as your RB2.
Another guy, hate gone too far. T.Y. Hilton. He's going almost at pick...
I always hate T.Y. though.
Yeah, but...
Not my guy.
Almost at pick 70. Wide receiver 26. And I get it. It was not a good year. But you need to have a quarterback. I mean, we saw it in Pittsburgh. We've seen it with other teams. These solid offenses, they lose their quarterback, and then they can't do anything. So T.Y. Hilton...
Amazing fan.
He's had 3 years where he's been under 1,000 yards. One was his rookie year where he was close but didn't get it. The other 2 were the 2 years he didn't have Andrew Luck. Now, Phillip Rivers isn't quite Andrew Luck, but he is still a Hall of Fame quarterback, and I think they will very much be on the same page, and I think Hilton will go back to his 1,000-plus yard ways, and I think that makes him a steal at pick 70.
You know what? You're right, because Rivers is good.
I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. I mean,
You think he's a Hall of Fame?
Hall
of Fame resume?
Oh, 100%.
Like he's a lock?
Yeah.
And Dustin, I trust. Hey, I'd vote him in. I love Rivers. He yells, he doesn't curse. Keenan Allen, I don't know why I know that fact, but apparently screams the other team but never curses, and he has whatever.
Yeah,
all right, Keenan Allen is Phillip Rivers' old teammate. It just all blends right in. He's going to pick 50. Nice. Dustin knows. You out there that are OGs might know I always love Keenan Allen. I love it because of the targets. Last year, he had 149. He had his most receptions ever with 104, and he got about 1,200 yards and 6 touchdowns. Great overall stats. Now, Phillip Rivers is gone. I will give Dustin Barkley credit for this. He was a smart man. Everyone's hating him because Rivers is gone. But Keenan Allen is the type of receiver that all quarterbacks love.
I mean,
he
can do everything.
He's big. He's fast. Yeah. He's a good route runner.
Put him anywhere on the field.
Everyone's going to love him.
Yeah.
Any quarterback. You know what they're going to do? They're going to target him. Targets equal the chance for receptions. Chance for receptions equal chance for yards. Yards equals touchdowns. Boom. Done. Broke it down.
Jeez, I still have one guy to go.
I got excited.
Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is next. I mean, this guy was supposed to be, I think he was going, like the fifth?
Fourth or fifth?
Yeah, about the fifth quarterback last year. Now he's almost QB 20, past the 100th pick. And with this, I think it's just more, I think the Browns offense is going to get things going. They only averaged just over 20 points per game last year, which was in the lower half by a decent amount in the lower half of the league. I think they could easily get up around maybe 25 a game. And when that happens, there's just going to be more fantasy points to go around. I think just having one more year with some of those guys, there's just too much talent on that offense for it not to work. So I think they get it figured out this year.
Easier schedule, too. So
that's our sleepers / undervalued.
Love you, Dustin.
We know you've heard of these guys.
I'll never say it back.
No, that's weird. Leave some comments.
Love you out there, FST community. Give me a like. I'm not in a bad mood. Oh, God, that was a bad throw. I wasn't even...